no such thing as happiness.
You've never been happy?
For babe, I can understand.
For babe, men are not happy.
What man is happy? What man is happy? Which one?
Wait.
Show me a happy man. Show me a happy man. Do you want to go out? That's another red flag in a relationship. A babe who goes out on her own. Apana. You're not for me. We're not for each other. Because why would they even? Kwanza the guys who take their babes out and then leave them at the club. Are you mad? Yani unapelekea fisi wa kule.
Kanikuwa approach ni vibaya.
Yes, ni vibaya. You're with me. Why are you being approached?
You're already dating a fine babe, so you already know that is gonna come with it, whether you're God. There or not.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that men they have audacity kuni approach kama kwa around. True or not? I'm pretty sure if you're a fine babe, umekatiwa mbele ya chali yako. In the words of Sexy Red, if you want a wife, I am not your bitch.
Men, do not listen to her. Listen to me. Men, babes, you can listen to her, but men, please focus. What part of the relationship?
I'd rather ukwe na a virgin Muslim. We've tackled.
Hey, bro, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I want. See,
a virgin Muslim.
That's the only thing I want. A virgin Muslim who's probably 19. Issue with babes and having too many partners. It'll get to a point where there's no partner. Exactly. There's no partner from then on who will ever satisfy.
To the babes who are listening, even mwandike hapo body number what was better. I just want to know. Hey Julie. Oh, hey Julie. Hey Julie. Oh, hey Julie. Hello. Welcome to the motherfucking podcast. You put a drum roll and stuff like that, the fuck. Anyway, karibuni sana, welcome to the podcast. I hope mko fiti. You guys are doing well. I'm your host Jojo, a real nigga with a pussy. Welcome back to the episode. I'm super excited for this episode because obviously unacheki tuko na guest. Yeah. Maybe you've seen him, maybe you've not seen him. So you come and go popular. Would you tell yourself as popular?
Definitely they've seen me.
Aya sawa, najipaka mafuta kwa mgongo yake, but okay. For those who are not on TikTok. Because only people don't know you are TikTok people.
Exactly, where else are they if they're not on TikTok?
Instagram.
Instagram is weak. TikTok is the app.
They just said fuck me to me, but okay, yeah. For what when you're on TikTok, let the people know who you is, what you do, yeah.
So people know me as Focused Mugambi because I'm very focused. All I do is I live day by day, hoping that God has his best favor for me.
He does.
See, we're starting 2024 as spiritual beings, as
amen. You can say that again.
Go to church.
Please. Why are you capping?
No, probably I'll start going to church. Maybe the mosque. One of the two. Either way, I'll start soon. But anyway, I'm Mugambi, and I make content on TikTok.
Big shout out. Big shout out. I'm super excited to have you on the board. I think tumetry kuplan. Before nilikuwa na feel probably kuna low-key beef with me because kila time tukiplan some shit happens. Tumekuwa tukiplan shit for how long?
For a while,
I think imekuwa over an year, sinda? Yeah. And then I told when you text TikTok uko, wewe msee ulisema.
Wallahi, I was like, speed. It has to be about speed.
But anyway, I'm super excited that I'm gonna have you on the pod and we're gonna chop it up and get into some things and hash things out. But speaking of speed, niko na like an icebreaker to like break the ice. Unafaa kusema the first thing that comes to your mind, like when I say something. Sawa?
Sure.
Haya, okay. Are you ready?
Very ready.
AI.
Life changing.
Okay. The school system.
Messed up.
OnlyFans. Fasting. Quick.
Degenerate lifestyle.
Okay. Ruto.
Top G.
The Matrix, I'm the 1%ers or whatever.
Fight it no matter what cost, even if it costs your life.
Okay. For training.
Do not do drugs.
Kenya. Okay. Scratch Kenya. Nairobi.
Could be better.
Okay. Get into the bag. Bag.
With all means possible, get to the bag.
Legal or illegal.
It doesn't matter. You get to the bag.
Okay. Sneaky links.
Not worth it.
Okay, cool. I don't know, kama zimesaidia get a
perspective
gauge
of me.
Yeah, kind of. I attended a school system because before like the cameras came on to me get to like chats na kutrana whatever, it said something interesting. You're a dropout.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell us. Goddamn, mimi nimengangana miaka 4, actually miaka 8 for yangu ilisha December. Yeah, let me say it's still for tough and I'm jobless. But then if you have a job, please, I will send you my CV. Send to your parents to help me look for something. A bitch is broke.
OnlyFans wanapatiana job offers. You just need to be top 1% creator.
So how exactly are you gonna be top 1 creator? Everything is already there.
No, it's not already there. The fact that it's saturated means that you could make a lot of money.
Interesting perspective.
In fact, all businesses work like that. The guys who make the most money, they look for saturated niches or markets.
I highly doubt that.
Why?
Because I feel like the people who make a lot of money they are the first to get in and they get out before a lot of people.
OnlyFans?
It will explain.
How long has porn been made?
For a long time.
But OnlyFans is at the top.
Okay, here's the thing. I've watched a documentary. Yeah, like Pornhub especially during COVID, because OnlyFans a lot during that period. Yeah, so Pornhub was like hit with like so many lawsuits concerning child porn and sex trafficking, and so many people are being filmed and their videos are being leaked there, and even the pay there wasn't as good, and there was even racism considering black
racism with porn. Okay, sure.
Yeah, black creators, maybe your content isn't being pushed as often. Like ukenda set like even the porn sikuna porn industries,
okay,
like porn companies or whatever. Yeah, so there are a lot of issues. So when OnlyFans a little care that you can be able to manage your own content by your own self, and the one who's pushing your own content, like unakuwa the manager and the talent.
Everything. But
so it can pop and not, and you get to charge however you feel like charging, and all of it is yours other than maybe service fee or whatever. Yeah, even though when like OnlyFans really pop, because and
no, I don't think. Okay, probably it did because of that, but also because it's like when guys, you see the guys who sell products, who hawk the products in town. A different guy will say, let me drop ship the same item. Like the business model is the same, it's just that you change one aspect of it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You see, with the OnlyFans, they still have managers, because right now I won't even lie to you, you can start your page but it will never blow up. Like you need to have a funnel that
like
promotes it elsewhere, so that it's pushed.
But
people
still,
buy it on OnlyFans.
Okay, I was the same hivyo. Sasa unataka kuniambia bado creators wa sahi they are making more money than the people who are like fast on it. Okay, obviously ina depend on who you are and the brand that you have and whatever. But watu kama anaitwa bad what?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. This is what I think. All you should do is you should find one unique aspect of yours, then push it. Okay, I don't know what unique aspects you'll find in the porn industry, but you have to find exactly. But that's how all businesses work. You just need to find one product that's unique in one way, and then push the uniqueness only. There's nothing else.
But history ya saturation, kama tuseme BCom, no offense to when wanafanya BCom. But say ukifanya BCom, everyone everywhere has done BCom. In a group of 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but those guys they're getting degrees. It's not that they really want to do BCom. I mean, drop shipping is commerce.
Yeah,
but they went to get a degree. they never went to do BCom. They never went to do like actual commerce.
Actual thing.
They went to get a degree.
That's why the school system is broke. Maybe I am blaming my whatever I get. I will blame it on my lecturers. You guys weren't great. Okay, calculus umefanya hadi 7. How the fuck is X, Y, and Z and lambda and omega gonna help me?
You know, reason why I quit school. You know, I was doing first.
Okay,
I did.
Tuanze, ulikuwa what school? What were you doing?
I did. First, I went to Strathmore.
Okay.
After I joined Strathmore, honestly, I didn't want to be in Strathmore. I didn't want to do anything. I was there just because, you know.
How do you find your passion until
what passion? God damn it.
I want to be a doctor.
Me personally speaking, you know, when I gave up on studies, was in Form 4 during the geography KCSE exam. Bro, if you see the amount of things you need to read in geography, and then you're like, oh my God. Bro. I'm like, there's no way you are going to have all this info. Vegetation 1, vegetation 2, vegetation 3. Agriculture 1, agriculture 2, agriculture 3. Sijui kuna wind formation, snow formation, water formation, sijui rocks, igneous rocks, sijui what rocks. Bro, I'm like, I'm supposed to cram all this by the time they can say. I gave up honestly.
Teachers. If your mother is a geography teacher, send this part to her.
My mom is a geography teacher. You don't talk about.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Fuck. Unajua geography ukikosa kuandika venye textbook imeandika formation of volcanic volcano ama whatever. Hizo tectonic plates. Venye unachora na una explain if you miss something.
Exactly.
8-12 marks.
What the fuck is a fluid? You remember snow like FJORD? I'm like, I've never seen this thing. I doubt I'll ever see it in my life. Why do I need to know how it's formed?
Maybe geography nilikuwa na fail. Fuck, nilikuwa na fail. But singechagua history anyway because
it's also all a lie.
Yeah, and plus, why am I learning about old people who are already dead anyway? Like, the fuck?
Get there. So, anyway, I was in Strathmore. I didn't want to be in Strathmore. So I got this chance to go abroad. I think you guys know, it's called the Equity Leadership Program.
Okay.
You go, it's like 7 months or something. You'll study and then apply for the schools and then go abroad. So for reasons I don't want to mention here. Anyway, like the only reason why I went was some deal that was being done by my parents and whatever. So like I'd only go abroad if the deal went through. Like I was being used as a bargaining chip, you know? Like you guys give me these funds, then you take my son, you know? That kind of I was like,
why?
I'm like on the chess table upon. You just keep on going. Over. Over. But people heal. So hopefully people heal. Anyway, so see, when I realized that I never
went to Strathmore for like 7 months.
No, not Strathmore. I was already in Strathmore. So in between Strathmore, I stopped. I took an academic break so that I can do the EPL thing, ELP, Equity Leadership Program thing. Then I realized what these guys are doing with my life. I'm like, nah. So I never applied to any school. Well, I did apply to a school and it still picked me, but the fees was like 3 million a year.
Oh wait, it was supposed to be self-sponsored?
No, it wasn't supposed to be.
Okay.
That's why the Equity Leadership Program comes in.
Oh, so like, why were you checking about the fees? Am I able to?
It's fucking 3 million, bro. So that I can go and do what? Drink alcohol and smoke weed.
Wow.
You know, and now just so that I don't do it here, I do it abroad. And then you're like, guys, yo.
The same shit, different location.
Yo. Makes no sense. So see, I quit. Then I said I wanted to do film. Because at that time, I was still doing videos and posting on YouTube. At that time, I wasn't banned on YouTube. Imagine.
You were banned?
Yeah, man.
Why? Because you were cussing a lot of words?
No, apparently they said I broke community guidelines. I do not know which community guidelines I broke. They do not say which community guidelines you broke.
TikTok has banned me a few times.
And then it's out. So anyway, so I said I wanted to go and do film. So once I started doing film, because I was actually interested in film.
Okay.
Then like after the first semester, COVID came.
Okay.
Then I'm like, this degree is useless because we'll never go to the field to shoot anything. Everything is online.
Lockdown.
Like there's no difference of me reading a book. And furthermore, everything that they were teaching me, which was Premiere Pro, Adobe Audition, and After Effects, everything they were teaching me, I was already learning by myself on YouTube. You get?
YouTube,
so
like, I learned so many things.
There's nothing
so
that
much
really
discipline.
Yeah. After
by yourself.
So now we're in the COVID. It's during COVID. These classes are being done online. Personally, everyone I know was cheating. Like, let's not even lie.
Of course.
The reason why people like really, like, I know a guy. After the first semester, the guy already has a GPA of I think 1.9. I'm like, how is that even possible? It's literally impossible. It's like he didn't even do the exams or anything. But the guy finished. I think he graduated last month.
Okay.
Last month, the guy finished with a GPA of I think 2.8, close to 3. Like, and all because of that period of COVID. He got straight A's in everything. Do you know how hard it is to move your GPA from 1.9 to 2.8? A whole
ChatGPT.
Because you need to get like straight A's. And then that school is messed up. In between COVID, they moved the pass mark from an F used to start at 59. No, 49. Now an F starts at 60. Because of COVID. I'm like, what did COVID do? Like, did COVID make people smarter or something? It just moved all the way to 60.
Because you're cheating. They know that you're cheating.
So I'm like, what's the point of this? So I quit. Okay, I didn't quit. I was like, I was going to my boy's place. But I tell my parents I'm going to school, you know?
Fuck, so after umequit, how long did it take for mapiro wako kujua umequit shule? Uliwashwa ama wali find out? Because best yangu, picture to my friend, imagine my friend, already first semester, and says, oh, umepewa school fees, umepewa like all the expenses that you need, whatever. Alafu mzaya alikuja kujua, alienda shule, ako, no, msichana wangu, nini, msichana jayo nekana, fuck. Yeah. So, uliwashwa ama wali find out like,
okay,
on their own?
I did tell them, but I didn't tell them that I've quit school. Like, so this is what I told them. This was probably in July or something. I told them I have one semester left.
In 2020 or 2021?
This is 2023. Last year. So in 2024. Yeah, last year. In like July, June.
Wait, you told them last year? But see, you quit for a longer period?
Yes, no. So they think I have one semester left. Pause. Dad, if you see this, I'm sorry. But they think I have one semester left. And the semester is what's it called? Going to do the attachments and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I told them, why should I go and do somebody's attachment for free? And I can be making money. What do you mean? I have contracts already. What do you mean? I'm a big boss, bwana. So it's not a tetemeka ndani because you know I didn't have that first contract for the SMMA. I didn't have anything. I'm like, bro, if I die, I die. So see.
Wait, but when did you quit?
I quit 2 years ago after
2 years ago in how long?
2021, 2022 ikiisha.
2022 ikiisha.
Yeah. Like that's the last class and yeah.
June.
So in between that period, I was going out to shoot, staying with friends, drinking alcohol, being degenerate, you know, the vibe, you know. Then last year, end of 2022 is when I decided to like do an SMMA and actually be serious about it. And then from then, see, we're here now.
Okay, so wazazi wako cause me.
Yeah, they think. But you know, again, what I like about that school is they don't. Okay, I don't know. This is me guessing until I go back. So I haven't been in the school for like 2 years. But anyway,
when you miss a certain amount of classes, kuna wenye huwa wana
yeah, but I didn't even put my parents' number. Like put my brothers, my guardian, bro.
Oh, be smart. Be smart, man. Okay, the first one wako hapo akisema fuck.
So anyway, so what did I do? So like they don't cut the fees till you register for the units. So my balance is like 3 million or something in the school. So like once I get out, the fees hasn't been used for any courses, so they ought to refund it. Well, I hope I hope, but hata wakikataa ku refund, we'll make 3 million by next year. Sure bet.
Come on.
Sure bet.
Come on.
Yes, story ati mzazi ni cha lazima. Hiyo hakuna.
Ni kujituma. Tumesema getting to the bag by all means necessary.
But anyway, did you see major companies in the States do not require companies like Dell, companies like basically where you'd be earning something like close to like 100k USD a year. Those guys do not need degrees. Like they say, they do not need degrees. So why should we have degrees? Why is that lecturer or that dean saying, oh, when I was going, you know, like when my GPA started going down, I was put on probation. So when I went to the dean asked me, imekufanya ushindo. Bro, I'm like, bro, like, if we just think about it, do you think that dean has a good life?
No, he probably like, also depressed.
Way worse than us. Okay. Yani, he was given the opportunity at life, and the best he could be was that dean. Think about that. Think about that. Then that guy is coming to question my hair. What does my hair have to do with reading?
See, it's distracting. Nyoleza bangi huko.
Fam.
Yeah.
Me, I hate people who have that mentality. So I just looked at him. Aliniambia ati naweza kulipia unyolewe. I'm like, bro, the audacity this nigga has. I'm like, what have you done in life? You've done nothing, fam.
And he could ask you the same.
Fine, I haven't done anything, but look at my age.
Okay.
My future is ahead. My future is ahead, bro. Like, there's so many things I could do. I could even lose a leg and I'll still end up being more successful than him.
Oh.
Like, it's not even like if I wanted to, I could make it happen. It's not Nini Amanini. This guy chose to be a dean.
I don't know.
Like, who chooses to be a dean? You know.
So, like highly learned people.
Bro, anybody who's learned, they don't want to be a dean. They want to keep on furthering their studies, and know that's why they're learning.
Further your studies when you're a dean?
What studies is he going to add? Okay, what knowledge is he going to add? Is he going to become a professor? Because that's what professors are. A professor.
Dean of studies are not professors.
Fine, okay, fine, but in what field? You know, and furthermore, even if they discovered something in that field, how much influence does that discovery have on my life?
Well, very little. Probably walifanya kuhusu more.
You get what I'm saying? So if he wants to keep on gaining knowledge, fine. Don't be in the university being a dean. You know, if you want.
I think like the whole point is I want to benefit the future generation.
There's no
become better people. You know. We are trying to help the young generation become better men and women in the society.
The young generation doesn't even care about itself. You know, I feel sad when our parents say, you know, your friends are above you now. They have a degree. You don't. You're being left behind. Left behind. Have you seen what my friends are doing? You know.
Because there's nothing else to hate like my parents comparing me with my friends. I'm like, bro, you only know the version that their parents know. Shit, because even their parents don't know who exactly they are. So you took a mahali kule, and then you say, I'm better than my friend. No offense, but I am better. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Unafaa hapa kuni appreciate. Ungejawa rafiki wangu ni wagani ama whoever you're comparing me to.
Goddamn.
But anyway. Yeah, I've forgotten something that I think is very important to add, like in the thing. Quick, depression or mental health. Is it the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Let's pass mental health.
Mental health is serious.
Okay, depression.
Most of it is fake.
What do you mean? And first of all, let's debunk something about depression. Because I feel like everyone has this idea that depression ni mtu mwenye ameshinda amejifungia and their room is stinking because they aren't. I think kuna high functioning depression because I've been depressed before.
Okay.
Na mini high functioning, like
okay.
I'll do everything I need to do.
Then you're not depressed. If you're doing everything you need to do, you're not depressed.
Who said? See, probably I feel like killing myself kila time nikitembea kwa barabara niko sijui.
What do you think?
I'm not exactly sleeping, but Inigonge too, but I will do every. I have deadlines. I will get them. My room is clean. Okay,
that's
not
wild
really,
to say.
but whatever. But high functioning depression. I don't know why everyone. When I now get depression, I am stuck in my room taking takeout, CG, whatever. I'm saying, me when I'm depressed, I don't think even my friends would know. Okay. That's the sad part.
You know, there's a difference of identifying as a depressed person and feeling depressed.
Okay.
So,
identifying
as a depressed person is wild. That has to be the most. If you actually want to, Cynthia, they say, I'm depressed. I'm a depressed individual. You're identifying with the depressed people. So,
that's
you know,
crazy.
it's like, you know, like if you have let's say you have 6 dogs, and then you get a cat. You know, your cat will start to have tendencies like your dogs.
Yeah.
Like the cat will actually start playing fetch.
Yeah.
Cats don't play fetch, you know.
Yeah.
So why would you want to identify with the depressed people?
Okay,
if you want to stop feeling depressed, why would you say I'm depressed? You know, that's giving. It's like you're saying sisi ni wa this side, sisi ndio wale watu wamelemewa. Unaget chenye nasema. The first thing is to stop identifying as a depressed person.
True,
that's the first thing.
I 100% agree.
The second thing is you have to understand that this life, there's no such thing as happiness. Anybody who told you
excuse me,
there's no such thing as happiness.
You've never been happy?
For babe, I can understand.
For babe, men are not happy.
No man is. No, what man is happy? What man is happy? Which one?
Wait.
Show me a happy man. Show me a happy man.
You're not telling me you've never been happy?
I've felt happy, but I've never been happy.
Then you should find some happiness.
No, you shouldn't. Now that's where people now end up in the what do we call it? They end up in the occasion where now they start saying I'm a depressed person because you couldn't find happiness. Who told you you're supposed to find happiness?
Okay, so happiness is something you create for yourself. Good example. Good example. Like, I don't know, I like painting, so I will paint and I'm happy painting. I like going out with my friends to a concert and it's ooh, and I'm feeling happy. You know, obviously happiness is a constant feeling. You know, because when there's rain, there's sunshine.
So if it's not constant, why am I chasing it?
You're creating it for yourself. You're not exactly
that's chasing it.
You're not chasing.
If you want to make happiness, what is that? If I want to make money, I'm chasing the bag.
Okay.
If you want to make happiness, you're chasing happiness.
But
don't chase happiness. I tell you why. This is why you shouldn't chase happiness. Because this is, I asked you whether you know a guy called Jordan B. Peterson.
Okay, and I don't know the guy.
You see, for me, the only person I know who could be happy is God. Reason being is, God doesn't need extra steps to make things happen. And that's the difference between God and us. So whichever God, Allah, that guy, you know, that guy, that's the difference between that guy and us. Because if I want light to happen, I have to go and make the bulb, I have to make the switch, and I have to flip the switch on. I have to take steps to get to the light. But God says, let there be light. And there's fucking light. And that's the thing about Genesis that people don't understand. When he's giving the account of, on this day he made this and this, he's just showing you the difference between him and you. Sawa?
Yeah, when he says things, he make it happen. You ukapo, toiling and moiling.
Exactly. You have to put in the steps to get to that point. So we're basically, it's like we're kind of demigods. It's just that ours takes a longer process. And in between this process, you can fail. Have you ever heard of God failing? God never fails.
Obviously.
It's impossible with his nature, it's impossible for him to fail.
Yeah, okay, you ningana ajiyote na happiness because I feel like there are people who are happy.
You see, in between the steps, you're going to make the light and flip the switch. You can trip and not flip the switch. But after you trip, that doesn't mean you're depressed. You get back on it and you try to make the light happen.
Yeah.
If you can't, what happens, bro? You become depressed. You
but after you switch the light on, so you're happy that you're finally able to do whatever. You wanna tell me when you achieve whatever you wanna achieve. You're not
slight moment. Then you move on to the next light switch. That's the thing.
True. But I don't know. I feel like me and quite happy. and I think watu wengi wako happy. Find happiness. You know, you should try and find happiness for yourself. You know, in whatever aspect that is. But come on, identify as a depressed person, please. You know, when you identify something, unachukua hizo characteristics known as the embody.
Exactly.
And that's crazy, I'm saying, because I don't think there's anyone who likes being depressed unless you're a fake depressed person. Because exactly. ni kama like a persona.
Exactly.
I think that's the problem.
You know what happens in their life?
It's like cool.
Exactly. Yani, you know what being depressed, saying somebody is depressed is you're unable to do things. You know, you're unable to function. That's basically depression.
I wouldn't say so.
Yes, it is depression. Like
I said there are high functioning depressed people.
If you're high functioning depressed,
good example,
you're
Marilyn
not depressed.
Monroe.
Who?
Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, like even big celebrities.
That's just emotions. Achana na huyo.
Can you see depression in emotions? It's more about what you feel, not how it is. Because for example, you not being able to do something, it's just like how depression shows, like how it
now
presents.
For an actually depressed person, they're unable to do things.
I don't
because they
so.
Feel like
there's so many people who are out here working 9 to 5 depressed as fuck, but they're still gonna show up to
that's not depression job. That's not depression.
It's what?
They're just lying to themselves. That's how life is. Somebody is giving them a different occurrence of how life should be, but that's how life is. Life has limitations. There's no man in this world who does not have his limitations. Everybody has their limitations.
Yeah.
If you're unable to solve them, that's how you become depressed. Because you're unable to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. Then you claim it's depression. It's not.
Okay, yeah, but I feel like depression ni kama umeenda down a rabbit hole of emotions, and climbing out is like really fucking hard, especially on your own.
Never listen to your emotions.
Yeah, actually, one of the things I really wanna learn this year, like iko hata kwa my resolutions, need to become like one of the after I was watching a movie, Alsema, successful people can control their motherfucking emotions.
Bas.
You know, even when you're sad, even when you fail, even when you what, it doesn't matter how you feel. I'm saying
you do what
you're
supposed to have. Bas.
It's the goalpost.
It's either you score or you don't.
Yeah, and when you trip and fall, you stand the fuck up and you keep pushing.
Until you
Come out in a pivot, we are pivoting. Come out, we are changing strategy, but not wallowing in our sadness at you.
I feel bad. You know, I don't feel like today I do.
Simama kijana.
And that's what I'm saying. To be successful in this day and age, it's so easy. Not only because you see the people who are successful, it's not because they deserve that success. It's not because they were destined for that success. It's because
they fucking made it happen for themselves.
Exactly. They're just doing a little bit few things that these other guys do not want to do. They think it's the end of the world once you start doing it.
I probably I should mention, imagine you am saying I am looking for a job. Ako, what do you mean you're looking for a job?
Bro, there's no jobs. You didn't see our DP saying there are no jobs. Literally, 2 guys who are graduating, there are no jobs. That's the DP, bro.
There's a job for
That's
me.
The DP.
There's a job for me. Please.
The only job there is the one that you make. It's that simple.
Okay, true. But I don't know. I like ni kama niko na hiki feeling like I just wanna work corporate for like a year or 2.
You know why you feel like that? Because it's the same as school. School is the same thing. You already told.
And I work best with structure.
Saying, imagine your boyfriend sees that video of you saying that you think of marriage as a constriction. You want to go out.
You know, as a babe, I feel like marriage is like damn. Uliona there's a video that is trending. Probably by the time episode it okay, like it's not gonna nini. So it's a voice note, and the boyfriend was telling the shorty, I wanna know everything you're doing when you go out, when you do what, like I wanna know everything. Bro, like no, like I wanna be I wanna go out, I wanna travel,
why do you want to go out? That's another red flag in a relationship. A babe who goes out on her own, apana. You're not for me, we're not for each other. Because why would they even kwanza the guys who take their babes out and then leave them at the club? Are you mad? Yani unapelekea fisi wa kule. Azin una
nani ataliwa?
Kwani anaenda club kufanya?
Si to have fun with the babes.
Nani anaenda Hey. Clearly, you do not know then why men are in the club. Clearly, it's like you guys do not know.
Okay, obviously, I don't know. I feel like is a shore, as in obviously nitakuwa approached.
Exactly.
Kanikuwa approached ni vibaya.
Yes, ni vibaya. You're with me. Why are you being approached?
You're already dating a fine babe, so you already know that is gonna come with it, whether you're there or not.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that men they have audacity kuni approach kama uko around. True or not? I'm pretty sure if you're a fine babe, umekatiwa mbele ya chali yako.
True, but my issue is this. Why is it that okay? Let me give this example. Let's say you buy a Lamborghini. Your Lamborghini has locks. But just because it has locks, you'll go and park it somewhere where it could be stolen. Because it has locks.
Okay.
You know, why am I doing this? Because it has locks. Oh, security. To nilifinya security button. And now we are set.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, we are set.
So, am I supposed to stay home or what?
It's not about,
I'm gonna go with you.
Exactly. You have to be with me all through. Okay, not all through, but most of the time.
You're the red flag.
Oh my god. Because I want to spend time with my babe. That's a red flag. That's what she said.
But let me breathe, man. Pia mimi nataka kuona, okay, damn. But pia mimi nataka kuona like find guys and appreciate them.
Why do you want to appreciate other guys? Why am I here then?
See,
if we're not for each other.
I'm appreciating in a distance.
What do you mean? Jesus, this is how we imagine. Like, you see what happened to Will Smith.
What happened?
What happened? You haven't seen what's been happening with him and Jada.
I remember like the whole keep my wife's nini, and then she came out with a book,
before that, that's now a culmination of what's been happening in the relationship. So now that's insecurity, total insecurity. You know Augustus Alsina?
Yeah.
You know this guy has a song singing about Jada and how he piped her.
For real?
Bro, that's wild. And then Ebu, think about this. If you put Will Smith here and you put me here, who's more alpha or who's more high value than the others? It's definitely Will Smith.
Yeah.
But this guy, he can't keep his babe. He can't. So what's alpha about him?
But I don't know.
Then you have everything. And then it's wild. It goes even deeper. Have you seen the way they've named their children?
Jaden.
The guy took the mom's name. And then the babe, the daughter took the man's name. Ain't that wild?
No, see, you're really reading into things.
Am I really? One is called Willow Smith. This guy is called Will Smith. This one is called Jada Pinkett. This guy is called Jaden.
See, it's because like sons are like
why should there be nonsense? This is why we need strong men in the society. So men who are not weak.
No, I feel like daughters are like more dad.
Yeah, but
and then sons are more mom.
But you could see, and then imagine your daughter and your wife writing letters to a dead person. Do you know how wild that is, bro?
Where the fuck are they writing letters?
See, Jada was she was in love with Tupac.
Yeah, apparently
you don't remember
both had alopecia.
Imagine, you're competing against a guy who's dead. How am I supposed to win that? How?
But like I don't know. I feel like marriage ni kama itani constrict. Sijui mbona niko na hiyo perception.
Marriage should be
and then having this alpha guys who are telling me I'm not even
alpha. I'm not even alpha.
You know your wife. Like nigga, please. Like no. If you want your wife, in the words of Sexy Red, if you want a wife, I am not your bitch.
Men, do not listen to her. Listen to me. Men, babes, you can listen to her, but men, please focus. Now think about this. You want to work a corporate job. So,
yeah.
What do you need that money for? Because you wouldn't be in a relationship with a guy who's in catering for you, who couldn't cater for all your needs.
Amen. Oh, say that again for the guys.
You wouldn't be in a relationship where the guy is in catering for you.
See, I'm saving. I'm making investments.
You're saving for my future self. Future self. Don't you see? This is why I'm telling you, women are delusional at times. Yani me, I'm here working for us. She's steady working for herself.
Yeah.
But imagine you started a business with somebody, so
okay.
we're selling the same products. How? And then on the side,
like a joint business.
Yeah, we have a joint business.
Okay.
We have a joint business. We're selling products. Let's say we're selling sweets.
Okay.
Then you realize, I was taking some of the stock and selling these sweets at a higher price and keeping that money.
That's betrayal.
Isn't that betrayal? Then why are you working?
Not really.
That's betrayal.
Your money is our money.
But your money is yours.
Yeah, mine and for the kids. In case you leave us and get another wife.
This is why you need a virgin who's a Muslim.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Like, this is why we need them.
What?
Bro.
What? Okay, first of all, let's kwanza debunk the Muslim part. I don't think Muslim babes get married to people who are not Muslim.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, you're Muslim?
I'm not yet. So I told you we'll be going to the
changing?
mosque, probably.
Oh, really? You're thinking about changing? Why?
Personally, I feel like it's kind of like it explains everything.
Because like, have you read the Quran
like
or something?
It answers a lot of things. Like things to do with lust, things to do with like we know men can't stay without. Most men would want to have more than one babe. True or false?
Please don't tell me that's one of the reasons.
Nah, fine, it's not one of the reasons, but these guys thought about it. Like they solved this shit before. Like
it
was even an issue. You can have four. Exactly, as long as you can keep them.
Yeah.
So that's one. Two. Wow. There's an issue of how women wear and whether men, like, first it says that men you should always lower your gaze when you're looking at women. Like, don't lust for her. Mm-hmm. That's what it says. Mm-hmm. That's what men should do. Mm-hmm. And also it says that women should cover up. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't tackle both. It just doesn't tackle one side. Mm-hmm. It tackles both sides. As much as the babes are covering up, I still do not have to look at them in that way. You get me?
Yeah.
And it's there. It's in the book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
In the Bible where...
So what issues do you have with Christianity, Basi? Other than everyone is out here, like, okay, let's not speak to the Christians, but woo!
Christians are wild. Did you see the Pope? The Pope accepted gay marriage. They're blessing them.
Oh yeah.
This is the fucking Pope. This is the guy who's supposed to be the representative of God.
Are you against it?
What? Bro, tell me.
You know, because I even
what net positive apart from hedonism does gay marriage have?
Pardon?
What positive apart from hedonism? And hedonism isn't even I wouldn't say it's a positive. It's just you trying to fill a hole in your heart.
All the Hido people join me. We are going to Jamaica in 5 years in a nude beach.
It's just trying to fill a hole in your heart that can't be filled. You know?
Feel love. Expressing love. However the one I express love. Like, I cannot choose who I love. I just love.
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Actually, I tried to talk in your story or whatever, but okay, that was a crazy time because I remember that kind of like a pod gang, like all the friends of the pod were in a group and we were talking about it, and then Cheru, big shout out to Cheru, he was like, man, you Cristiano, sijui tunaenda wapi at this point. So maybe you guys can drop your comments about what you feel about like the whole Pope issue, you know. Said that kuna time Pope kissed a child literally in their mouth with the tongue. That I was like,
can I speak about Jews?
Better gay than pedophile, bitch.
Can we speak about Jews?
Better pedophile.
Can we speak about Jews?
Yeah, we are too small to be cancelled.
You know, pause. Anyway, so you know, like Jews have their own. They subscribe to Judaism and they have their own Bible. It's called the Talmud. So
okay.
So in the Talmud, like once a boy is born, he has to be circumcised within I think the first 8 days. I'm not sure on the time, but when they're really young, they have to be circumcised. So when they're circumcised, do you know the guy who's circumcising them has to suck the blood off their dick? Like that's their culture. Like that's normal. Like I'm not even capping. That's normal.
What in the actual fuck?
So that's normal. Then now you start seeing why Hitler was the way he was, you know? Pause.
Pause, damn.
But if you think
what the fuck?
These guys have, and then in the Talmud it's written. You see, us who do not believe in the Talmud, we're referred to as goy. So goy is a term that refers to like we're subhuman. we're not yet fully human. So it's like, that's why they say that the superior race, like some of them do say, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them do say like
most Jews are rich.
That the superior race. And it's all systemic. Nakwambia, it's all systemic. If you find out in the history of money, Jews are the guys who came up with the banking system.
Yeah.
So that's why all major banks have to have some Jew inside it. But it doesn't matter where it is, they just have to have some Jew inside it.
I'm trying to find me a Jewish nigga. Big shout out to the Jews. Because all of you are rich and I'm trying to get to the bag easier. I'm not talking about the babes have it easier. And to be honest, Kitambo used to fight. But now, I will take fucking advantage. Yeah, I'm going to have it easier by marrying someone, a Jewish nigga. Slide in my motherfucking DM. Neza kwa Jew?
How is it kwa Jew?
Mbona siwezi kwa Jew?
Apparently you have to be born by a mom who's from Jewish.
Oh wait, says they convert?
You can't convert. Maybe Judaism. But even though you convert to Judaism, they still won't accept you. You know?
Oh, ni kama... Oh, okay.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, okay. So Judaism is
we've been here for 6,000 years. Where you come from?
Guy, that is so fucking crazy. But all Jews are rich. Most Jews are rich, and I don't know why. Can you or what does it have that is different?
Rich is an understatement. Rich
is a wealthy. I'm at a wealthy.
Everything. Spotify, Apple Music, Dolby Atmos. Bro, who even owns Dolby Atmos? Do you even know Dolby Atmos? These guys own Dolby Atmos. But it's this audio is supported by Dolby Atmos. Say somebody owns it and it's a Jew. Adidas, Jews. Facebook, Jews. Twitter, Jews. Okay. Elon Musk and anymore, but ilikuwa Jews. Una get?
Yeah.
Stadiums, NFL teams, banks.
Fuck me, nataka Drew, man.
These guys control everything.
Nende Israel. Wako Israel? I don't want to sound stupid, but wako Israel?
But do you know, apparently, like Israel doesn't exist.
Conspiracy theories.
Fine, conspiracy theory, but Israel doesn't exist.
What do you mean? See, uko ndo penye hata iko kwa Bible.
Achana na Israel the state.
Israel
in the Bible it doesn't exist. Where is it?
See, that's what they are fighting for. They are saying at with the whole Palestine thing at they used to be there because
Israel gained independence in 1948, and the Ashkenazi Jews are the ones who pushed everyone who was in there. They moved them out. And then they took it and they said it was going to be there. And these guys, fun fact, not as Jew, how comes many Kenyans do not know this? Israel was supposed to be somewhere in Kenya. Like before they made the state, it took, I swear on God, I swear down.
Imeandikwa wapi?
Farm.
I might go do research.
Anyway, I'll give you links. I swear I'll give you links. But these guys they wanted either Madagascar, somewhere in Kenya, or Ethiopia.
Because what were they looking for? I'd assume Ethiopia because Ethiopia imetajwa like Africa.
They want like they just wanted their area to claim that this is their place so that they can do their own things. You know, these guys have done wild things.
Okay, so who are you supporting the whole nini? Because I just want to know.
Neither, because all of it is a ploy. Whoever you support, it doesn't matter. That's the matrix working. There's no left or right. It's like politics. You see, the left is on this side, the right. It's the same plane. But these guys on this side, these guys on this other side.
Do you think like the matrix could now 1% that control everything? The media and control everyone in the world?
There definitely is. See, there is. And you see, watching the way we give them the term 1% and we think that some company doing great.
It's like a group of people probably in a certain cult wanaendanga na hood somewhere na like mapebes or street. Yeah, obviously who doesn't know about Freemasonry?
What about Freemasonry?
It's Illuminati, that's what I know.
Freemasonry is so deep, I'm telling you, like at the always meaning that people who do these things. Like
do they sacrifice people? That's all I wanna know.
Sacrifice even even like
basic.
Exactly.
How ni wale wana clone and stuff.
The things these guys are doing is wild. So
fuck, that's crazy.
All Freemasonry, like the problem of the history we have today. We do not know what happened past 13,000 years ago.
Ngoja yani before Christ ama because mimi najua what happened before
Christ. Christ ni 2000 years ago, 2024 years ago. So that's our calendar system. The 2024 is after death of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So he died only 2000 years ago. I'm talking about 13,000 years ago.
Okay.
So there's a problem. There's somewhere in our history there's a huge gap. Like we don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know?
It is crazy because me, first of all, tulisema saa zingine having too much knowledge ndio maana kulikuwa na fall of man in the first place. Too much I don't want to know. I don't care. You're sacrificing who?
You should care.
I don't give a fuck.
Nah, you should care.
No, fuck no. As long as you're not cloning me.
Imagine what? That's the least of your problems. So that's you can gonna skip. But anyway, as I'll say, 13,000 years ago, before that, apparently there was an ice age. In between 13,000 years ago and 11,000 years ago, there's apparently evidence on Earth shows that there were two cataclysmic events that happened on Earth. Something that made the temperatures go up excessively. Like, I'm talking about something like...
dunia imeisha a few times.
Exactly. And actually we're due for one.
Yeah,
because apparently supposed to be this year.
Please.
But anyway. So when I say
okay, first of all, side note. Now, wanasema hivyo because of all the extreme rare events like fish zinapatikana kwa sea, and then the sea is really moving and the levels are really rising, and obviously tunajua inaitwa global warming is through the fucking roof, and there are very rare events that are happening. It's like
wait before we continue, do you think global warming is real? Do you think climate change, oh guys we're going to drown, the seas are rising, do you think it's real?
Yeah, I think it's uliona ile Guinness Book of Records about a climate activist who hugged a tree for 15 hours. That is what I'm saying. See that serious. Okay. See that serious.
What do you mean?
15 hours. Are you fucking umeshinda hivi? Umehug? No. Are you peeing on yourself or what? Like damn, bitch. Calm down. But yeah, I think definitely. But see mind kwa sababu I have melanin, okay? So atakama the layer is kill all the white colonizers.
Before I go to the 30,000 years ago, let me tell you why climate change is not real. So
Cheki nani Mugambi amekam with the conspiracies. Tell us.
This is the truth, eh? Apparently the dangerous gas that's being released by everyone is the CO2, which is going to cause
is it CO2? CO2 is normal.
Exactly my point. But if you go to the studies, they say CO2 is the one that's going to cause the greenhouse effect, which is global warming.
I don't think it's CO2. Is it CO2 really?
It is CO2.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we're burning carbon, and once you burn carbon in presence of oxygen, it forms CO2, and then it goes and gets stuck. It makes a blanket.
I think there's so much air because ile science and tulisoma 0.3.
Exactly, and that's whatever. What I'm saying. It doesn't make sense because 0.03% is CO2. So
yeah,
these guys are saying ati tukiongeza 2%, hii kitu ni 0.03%. Do you know how many things you need to burn to make it 1%? Fam.
I never thought it was CO2 though. I thought it was
what
like...
will it be?
Propane, I don't know what the fuck.
See, all those are
like
organic.
all other gases.
See, propane, it's still carbon based, you know. When it gets burnt, it will all convert into CO2. That's the issue. That's why they don't want cars. That's why they don't want factories. That's why that's why they don't want coal.
But can you cars zinatoa nini CO2?
Sindio, sina choma mafuta. See, diesel and petrol are carbon based.
Okay. Shit. Ni CO2. That makes no sense.
No.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Immediately you just start looking at it, it just falls down. Bro, kwanza this Greta Thunberg, you know her?
No.
Bro, this 16-year-old who goes to WHO and then starts giving speeches about how the whales are dying. Whales?
Oh yeah, so
when was the last time you saw a whale, fam? Whales don't even care about us, fam. You know?
Okay, sure, but Nigeria water pollution in terms of watu wanamwaga oil kwa like factories are releasing dangerous and they're living animals, so that would make sense.
Yeah, but how many
maybe
oil
normal
spills?
fish?
Okay, yeah, but how many oil spills are happening? I mean, oil is important, therefore there won't be as many spills, you know. people are making money off of it. But anyway, that's even the top about it.
Yeah.
Think about this. All the companies that are pushing for this global warming agenda and shit and green energy, they've already invested in green technology.
Yeah.
That's why they're pushing for it.
Which is becoming really fucking big.
That's why they're pushing for it. It's not going to be big. I tell you what.
Because we're gonna billions.
Like,
put billions.
You see, the issue people don't understand is the amount of energy that is packed in carbon-based fuels outcompetes wind energy, solar energy, because the solar and everything, it needs to be stored in batteries. Like, that's what people don't understand. You have to put the electricity somewhere. You know, like unaona the steamer sisi tunatumia, it's all direct, like hakuna place inasimama. It comes directly from the dam or the generators. There's nowhere that electricity is going to stop. That's why we have blackouts all the time. You know? So if
fucking KPLC,
if we're going to move to electricity, first of all, we need to find out where we're going to make all this electricity. As it stands, we can't even produce our own electricity. We burn diesel to make electricity. So how are you going to convince me?
Until we burn diesel?
Yes.
See, kuna windmills and Gong Hills and dams all over.
That thing makes like less than 2%
of the energy
even
that we use
2%
in Kenya.
is even giving it a lot of fame, bwana.
Wallahi. Olkaria, ni Olkaria ama ni what?
Ama sijui solar panels. Impossible. Do you know if everybody changed to like electric cars, there's nobody who would be able to charge their vehicle. Where are they charging? With which electricity? With which electricity? You have to make all that electricity. Tayari, we have a problem with our own electricity. So, how are we going to charge all those cars? How?
Interesting fact. Okay, before we like finish up, I wanna get into something. And before the cameras, umeshinda ukitaja so much and it's getting on my nerves. Umesema ni an Andrew Tate
stan.
Yeah, big shout out. But ulikuwa umesema ati alikuwa amemeka video akisema nini kuhusu babes?
Oh, the body count thing. That if babes had their body count on their forehead, like society would transform.
Because you know that would tie with
all issues would be, there wouldn't be depression, there wouldn't be debt would be, bro, there wouldn't be single mothers, there wouldn't be, bro, all these problems you have. Oh, sijui ati nilikuliwa fair. Hakuna kitu kama ile.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because unaona venye umesema about ashusheries being taken out to their dudes and like it's a red flag if you wanna go alone, whatever. I don't know, you can't keep someone who doesn't want to be kept. I'm sorry, that goes to whether I'm a virgin or not. Whether I'm a virgin or not. Nasema umesema
what part of the relationship?
Ati rather ukwe na a virgin Muslim. We've tackled
hey bro, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I want. See,
a virgin Muslim.
That's the only thing I want. A virgin Muslim who's probably 19.
First of all, let me just say, this guy has a video on his TikTok that just made my
anything past 12 is
my jaw drop. I'm not even gonna mention it on this podcast. Just go check out his TikTok and you'll find interesting things. Now, what's that guest called?
Onyango Tate.
Yeah, you. But anyway, hey, virgin. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't matter to guys whether you're a virgin or not. It doesn't.
It does.
How?
First of all, let me tackle the issue about the body count on their forehead. And Tate says this perfectly, so that nobody. I've copied this directly from Tate. Ndo msiseme ati Genie.
Oh, Mugambi.
This guy stealing. Yes, I stole it. So, and I'm saying it here. You know, if babes, listen. If I see a babe and I want her, she knows she has the number on her head, see? And she knows every time she sleeps with me, the number goes up. Every time she sleeps with a new man, the number goes up. So, men who see the number, if the man sees 300 on the forehead, he's like, nah, I do not want this. So the babe knows, the lower I keep this number, the more valuable man I could attract. True or false? Because the guy who wants to sleep with a babe who has 300 bodies, what do you think about that man? He's getting none. That's why he wants to have the 300 babe. Nama.
This nigga just said, fuck you to sex workers, man. I'm sorry, OnlyFans, babe. I'm sorry. But like, I don't know. Maybe, okay, he'll value more, but that doesn't mean that he's gonna respect you, or that thing will last, or he won't cheat on you anyway. So I might as well.
It will last. I can tell you why it will last.
Why?
Because you see, the thing about babes and having too many partners is eventually she'll get to a point where she's like, this guy isn't really fucking me the way guy number 26 did, you know? This guy never holds me in the car like this, you know? It's the same thing that Jada Pinkett is. She's thinking about a guy who's dead. She's thinking about Tupac, and you have Will Smith in your house. You know how well that is? Like, that's the issue with babes and having too many partners. It'll get to a point where there's no partner. Exactly. There's no partner from then on who will ever satisfy.
To the babes who are listening, even one body number, what was better? I just want to know.
Great wife.
I don't know. I love what you're saying. Ati, what makes... I asked this guy. Ati, if a particular celebrity, socialite. Mm-hmm. If she was pretty, and she was like, it doesn't matter if she's pretty. I just want to know her fucking body count.
Yeah, man. What are we building?
What makes the difference between
There's so many pretty babes. There's so many pretty babes. Please. You can always find a pretty babe.
Me, I've said,
but you can't find a virgin.
If you're a whore, you're a motherfucking virgin. I don't think this guy is gonna treat you any better. At some point, will still disrespect your motherfucking ass. So you might as well. Come on, Johnny and a die, why not? Hi, David. Hi, Sharon.
Yuck. Yuck. Guys, focus. Keep that punani for your husband so that you can get the best children ever. And indoctrinate them with your values.
I don't know. I don't know why. Like it's a thing, you know. Like even when your parents, because even older parents are usually like, "Boy, mtoto wangu, you know, keep yourself for your husband."
Yes.
Why? I want to know why. Because my husband is probably out here fucking bitches.
Okay, how many happy marriages? Achana na our parents, like millennials, kwenda chini. How many happy marriages do you know of? Like, you know for sure this is a happy marriage. Achana na ile, hey, we're married because, you know, this is what life has to offer for us.
Okay, I'm trying to look at the older people who I know that are married. I only know like 2 couples. One is divorced. The other one, they're happy, but some shit happened.
Exactly my point. Most marriages, people don't get married these days because of they actually love each other, and that's what I'm saying.
It's a business contract.
The Muslim thing answers everything, because in Muslim marriages there's no signing of contracts. It's I come to your father, they know who we are, they do what we do, and if I want to divorce you, it's by word of mouth. If I say I think divorce thrice or 4 times, we're divorced. And I don't think any Muslim babe would allow to be divorced because it brings shame on her father and her family.
Yeah, as in, I don't think there's any benefit to the babe. That's what I'm saying.
In marriage.
Because imagine, bado utaachwa.
Hey.
Or some shit. That's my thinking. Like, where exactly? So anyone can get it.
So it's like you're trying to say that men are the one who initiate most divorces. Is that what you're saying?
I feel like most divorces, according to the study that's done, most divorces are usually because of money, not even sex.
No, but who initiates the divorce? There's somebody who was
like a gender thing.
It is, and it's women.
Exactly?
Why would a man divorce and he knows he's going to lose his wealth once he divorces? Why? Bro,
because you're like greedy, that's why.
Do you think Bill Gates divorced because he was like, yo, I need to divorce this babe. Like, I can't get any other babes on the side. I'm fucking Bill Gates.
See, he has to have done something to get to that point. But I feel like divorces isn't like a gender thing.
If Jay-Z could keep Beyonce, don't you think Bill Gates could keep whatever the name of his wife was?
Okay, maybe he would.
See what I'm saying?
But maybe the girl had standards. He fucked up and...
See what I'm saying?
You know? We're not going to handle disrespect. But anyway, you be a hoe if you want to be a hoe. If you want to be a virgin and save it for your husband. Do whatever tickles your fancy, you know? We are not judging.
No, do what is right.
But most men want sinners, just saying, in the words of Shaq. Anyway, so we have a segment. Do you listen to the pod? Have you ever listened to any episode of the pod?
I've never finished a full episode though.
Okay, so at the end, what's not like a movie segment and like a song segment. So you can mention like the song you've been jamming to and a series or movie that you've been watching. Because what's not recommendations. Now, someone take a movies and series highlights. Our bitch is busy. I will keep them though.
So which one should I start with?
Either.
The last movie that I watched that was amazing was The World Left Behind Us or something.
Oh, okay.
Watched it.
Like niliambani like a conspiracy theory nini. Me sikushika what the fuck the story was about. I've watched it, but Sidri a sheep comes to the show and then they start running and then Sidri I was not understanding why this father was always leaving to help the white fucking family and leaving his daughter like in the house like.
So basically,
I even asked my friend about it because Adipos Nico. I don't get it.
This is the point. Now that's why people are saying the world will end this year. Because also in the movie, it has a reference for. You remember when that child found the secluded room,
the house,
with there was some machine on top. The machine is written 12th of September 2024. Apparently, there's supposed to be a solar flare. So what happens in the movie is there's a solar flare that happens, and then it burns. It burns all the communication. Like there's no communication at all. Like no phones are working, no satellite dishes are working,
internet.
Nothing is working.
Okay.
So you remember when this guy went out from the house, he went to find somebody and then he found that lady speaking in Spanish. And then there was a plane that was dropping the pamphlets.
Yeah.
So apparently the pamphlets it's basically a tactic of war. So they'll make sure...
A tactic of war between who and who?
So, just a moment. Let me put this on airplane mode. So when war happens, what the guys want to do is they want to spread as much disinformation so that you do not know who you're fighting against. So the pamphlets that these guys got, they were written. It was in Arab. What language is Arab? It's Arab.
Okay.
It was written "Death to America." But when they went, you remember when these guys, I don't know, it was the son who was getting appendicitis, and then they went to this guy's crib to see if he was there. Then he came out with a gun.
Yeah.
So basically, these guys, he got the same pamphlets, but they were written in Korean.
Yeah.
So there were guys who were literally bringing death into America. Exactly.
Okay.
So that was one of the points of it. And then there's the thing about, like there's a solar flare that's going to come. Apparently it's already started. Like NASA have already said it started. It started last year.
So what should we do? I'm out here dealing with inflation. Now the world is ending.
Get as much food as you can. Get your virgins and lock them up. For my son good.
Okay, your music.
So
what have you been jamming to?
At the moment I've been listening to D Savage. I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick.
Okay.
Untitled and Mastered. You know that album?
No.
So there's Untitled and Mastered.
We'll check it out.
By Kendrick. Yeah, that's what I've been listening to most of the times.
So for me, the series I nimekuwa nikiwatch ni Sana del Sur. Interesting. Yeah. Na music, I've been into house music. Maybe na Madonna, Medusa. Yeah. That's what I've been jamming to. But anyway, thank you guys for getting to this point and listening and hashing it out with us. Conspiracies with Mugambi.
Amen. Bro, I love conspiracies.
For real?
I love conspiracies.
Okay, ebu ambia wase watakucheki wapi? Where should they come check you out? His Instagram
mid. TikTok, my link for YouTube and my link for Rumble is on TikTok, so you can find it there in the bio. And I stream 4 days a week starting from next week.
Okay, yeah, and Virgin slide in his DM.
Yeah, man.
But now okay, whatever. Yeah, check me out. Make sure you support Comrade Business support Comrade Business for all the businesses that we've been promoting in this podcast. Do you have a business?
Yes, I do. I have a social media marketing agency. You can DM me if you need assistance with promoting any product, page, or a business.
Okay, yeah, if you need help with your marketing, make sure you check out Mugambi and he will help you and bring traction to your business because the pods needs it. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Make sure you check out Little Everything. Yeah, now Nadra, keep hustling, never give up on yourself. We're getting this bag legally or illegally, but where I draw the line, you could draw an Illuminati. And until next time.